an effective way in holding the authority, especially the executive branch, accountable is to have an investigative committee in the legislative council. This is what, democratic countries and, Hong Kong used to do in finding wrongdoings about the government. But instead, the government has banned almost all oppositions and pro-democracy camp people from running any genuine political decision-making process. And history in Myanmar or Malaysia and many places around the world have shown us when the regime separate a significant identity groups from the political classes, they sought the seed for another round of political turmoil or violences and stumbling block for better social transformation. So my point in here is, in order to save face for the officials, and in order to escape from the issues of accountability, national security law and other colonial law are used right now to protect those who are in power, who are having vested interests. And this has become a deadlock, and it is the government that makes Hong Kong go into another round of vicious cycle.
Thanks a lot, Wiswa. I think a number of speakers here about the issue from the perspective of politics, investigations, and all these kinds of things. Especially Johnson have repeated a few times that the only way to do reconciliation is about we need an independent investigation to check what had happened, and we need apologies from the authority. I think this is what is clear to everyone. But at the same time, I want to add something more concrete. Is that the independent investigation is the only solution or the way out for the deadlock that we are facing here in Hong Kong? I think it's one of the many or one of the few possible solutions. It's not the only one. Definitely we have a deadlock over there. The government may not want to respond immediately or still delaying. But if they are not responding to that, is that like the community should just stop and we don't think of other solutions? I think it's more optimistic or encouraging if we come up with other situations. That is, I think, what Jenny was actually talking about. One of the situations I want to bring up here is, yes, politics, legitimacy, legal investigation, all important. But think about from 2019, we still have more than 8,000 young adults under the age of 35. They were arrested. Some of them already prosecuted, and most of them are still in the pipeline. I think, yes, while we are still waiting for the possibility to have the investigation for the incident in Yunnan and whatever, I think it's actually more burning. What about the futures, the development of these young adults below 35? They have quite good educational background. I think instead of keep arguing who are the wrongdoer and where is the investigation and whatever, the community and the authorities should actually find a way out for these 8,000 plus young adults in Hong Kong, because they cannot just keep waiting or dragging in the judicial system and see whether they will be prosecuted one day. To the city as a whole, if these people can be free from any worry and to resume their so-called normal life, is the best to the city. So we cannot keep everything in all together and hope to solve the deadlock as one miracle. I think we have to step by step to reduce the size of the problem, the trouble. Investigation is one issue, but we have many more issues that we can actually work on, at the same time. Thanks a lot.